So, from this guard position, if Carlos were fighting in a very intensive way, maybe in like a competition, right, in a tournament, and he's very focused on the win, the submission, the points, right? If he had to do something where he had to win the fight in 10 seconds or he was going to lose, let's see, what would you do, right? What would you do? Right, so he's what? He's immediately opening the guard to move for an attack. Think about this, guys. When the guard's closed, what can I do? I can put the hand in the collar, and I can put the other hand in the collar, and I can choke. And that's about it. I can hold the pants, and I can hold the sleeve, and I can push it across, and I can maybe roll him over, right, if I'm lucky and he really puts his weight. But even that, look, I have to open the guard to get my base and follow. Right, let's go back. So, for all intents and practical purposes, when the guard is closed, it's a holding position. It's a holding, grounded position that allows me to maybe stay safe from being punched, right? Because I wrap the arm and hold the head, wrap this arm, because you're over and hold the head, right? Wrap the arm and hold the arm like this on the outside and lock the elbow down. There it is, right? So it's a position when it's closed that's used for these types of defensive postures. In order to actually do anything with the guard, I have to open it. So let's see. Here we are in the guard, and we're doing what we just did, and my hands are down along my rib cage, and he's playing this game where he's trying to force some type of attack or something like that, and I'm defending pretty well, and I'm relaxed, and if he starts to reach, I hold the biceps right, and now he really feels like this big pressure to win. So what does he do? He tries to find an attack, and he opens the guard, and look, as soon as he does, I'm under. Double underhooks, right? Double underhooks, and what? To my toes. Boom. Okay? Now I'm going to walk the hips in and walk to the side. And I keep my hip on his hip. Hand up in the side now. Okay? Let me ask Nathan to come over now. Right, so playing off of the existing drill, where I have the elbows at the sides and the head one way or the other, and I'm just letting him play for whatever position, or submission rather, he's trying to force, right? And I'm staying relaxed here and making it hard for him to come underneath, and then eventually he gets frustrated and stops, and so then I see my opportunity, I sit up, 1, 2, hand on the chest, hand on the stomach, something like that. Now he gets maybe a little excited, and he thinks that he can really attack strongly, so he's going to try and open the guard, and as soon as he does, look, I'm back, 1, 2, double underhooks, right? Double underhooks, and whatever side I pass to, I'm going to try and reach for that shoulder. But look what happens if I only lean like this and keep my knees on the ground, then as I start to sit, I'm going to fall back, and maybe I give him a chance here to sweep or do some submission, right? I don't know, but it's not a good base for me. It's not a good base for me. So as soon as I see that I'm perhaps up here, 1, 2, and he attacks by opening the guard, I double underhook right here, right? And I start to reach, and I want to come close to him. How do I come close? Why not get on my toes, boom, and start to put my hip on his hip, right? Activate my hip by putting it in like this. Now I can walk to the side. And look, the whole time I'm pinning the hip, and I'm still pinning the hip, and now I'm comfortable. I can put the hand under, and put the hand here, whatever. Let's look at the pass again. I'm going to have you spin your head this way so we can look at it from the back. Right, so whatever the scenario is, once I've finished my relaxation here, because he's now become extra aggressive and forced me to move to a postured position, then he feels this pressing need to attack. When he does, he opens, and look, the foot goes in the hip a lot, right? That's very common. That's a great time to put the hook under. But if I just put one hook under, now I give him maybe a triangle, right? Something like that. So let's put both hooks under. As soon as he starts to really activate his guard, 1, 2, right? And I'm safe right here. I'm safe right here. To move through the pass, whatever side I pass to, I'm just going to reach the hand across or across. I'm not using my strength to move the leg, because if he wants to, he can just straighten his leg and make it very heavy, and it's hard for me to move. So what I'm going to do is activate my hips. How? Let me get on my toes, and I use my hips in to him to turn and cross the shoulder. And now look, the hips are pinning his hips the entire time. I might inch up a little bit, and then just move and take whatever position I like. Okay? Let's try this, guys.